Bob, why don't we start with the draft? Pierre was talking about. We've heard him maybe talking about moving up. Today was kind of he mentioned maybe moving back. Looking at the guys who might be available, is there a huge difference for you guys in that if you pick 12 or if you pick a little later or earlier? Like as a scout, you kind of be looking at who.
Yeah, different levels possibly. I think the top 16's pretty good. At least to there, 16 to 20 is pretty deep, and I like where we're picking at 12. I think we can get a real good player there. It's always something you look at, though. If the right deal comes along and you can move up, you do it. And if let's say there's a deal that makes sense that helps our team, and we end up moving back, we do a good enough job that we'll get a good player there.
Is it hard when you're sitting at 12? Is it hard not to look at the guys who might be there a couple picks ahead and hoping maybe one of them falls?
That's what you're hoping for. So a lot of today we were going through scenarios. Who are the players that we have behind 12 that we think could possibly end up in the top 12 or the top 11, and then that would push one of those higher picks or higher guys on our list, make them available for us. But it's hard to predict. And the other thing is we were trying to figure out who might pick who, but it's and who might fall out of our list, who might end up falling out of that list, and that's hard to predict too.
For sure. You're a draft guy. We were talking about just a second ago just about the draft. Does it get old for you to come into this and kind of every year it's a little exciting, different players, different whatever, but it's the same kind of buzz and whatever. Is it getting old at all? Or?
Not old. It's just I remember my first draft was in Columbus, and it's funny when I coached in the Western League, I never came to a draft. It's funny. And I should have probably come to a draft. I had no idea what it was about. Being on the floor was really exciting that first year. As a part-time guy, I sat at the end, farthest away from the front. And I thought it was really, really exciting then. And then as my responsibility has changed, it's always been something new. I guess coming back this year for my second year as the chief amateur scout, it's still exciting. We work so hard all year, and this is our day. Like tomorrow is our day or the weekend, and I'm excited for our work and who the players we can pick and put on the Ottawa Senators.
And just lastly, you guys have been meeting today, and I think you're meeting again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just a little bit about what you guys are doing and the finalizing that you're doing before.
Well, we finalized the list today. We went over a few things based on interviews that we did in the combines, and then you just get a chance to go away and think about it a little bit. I told the guys, write stuff down, look at the list, because when you walk away sometimes and think about it more, you kind of say, okay, maybe we should have this guy in a different spot, and maybe we didn't give him enough credit, or this guy we really aren't as excited about. So we did a lot of that today, but we're starting already planning for next year too. So we're trying to do a little bit and just trying to get guys. We're already talking about assignments for next year and stuff. So we kind of put that away. Yeah. We did about 4 hours of going through our list, and then we did a couple hours of just kind of planning, because it's ongoing, because we have two scouts that are here. They're going to under 17 right in Buffalo right after. So it never stops. So they're getting right back in the frying pan again, and then they'll take some holidays, but they go right from the draft to hockey, watching hockey again. So.